Ahoy! Welcome aboard the last train home. We just did some stuff, destroyed an enemy artillery position that was overlooking the train, and it was not going to let us advance, so we destroyed it, and now we are going back to the train. We've made it through for now. The way ahead is clear. You watch your soldiers unwind and talk amongst themselves. Then you see Langer looking at you. You discern his habitual scowl, but a little else in his expression. A successful mission, Major, but not a victory. There's little room to interpret our involvement as neutral. I expect things will get much harder from here. Also, it seems Vasilij honoured our agreement and his people have helped. It is indeed good to have at least some friends. Well, he's always a little bit pessimistic, our Captain Langer. I feel better about this. Every success is a victory. You won't get anything out of them by lying, Major. Though necessary, this battle accomplished very little. The soldiers must realize our lives are in greater danger than before. There's been no response from the government as such. We just need to keep going and considering ourselves as neutral.
Jako vojákovi mi přišlo zvláštní strávit tolik času ve vlaku. Zastavovali jsme jen, abychom uzavřeli dohodu či pochovali mrtvé. Řada lidí, které jsme potkali, podporovali Rudé. A přestože jim byla občanská válka proti srsti, věřili, že může přinést významné změny. My jsme se snažili hlavně udržovat morálku. Hráli jsme karty, zpívali, bavili se navzájem pomocí historek a her z domova. Ale někde uvnitř jsme všichni věděli, jak dlouhá cesta nás čeká k lodi ve Vladivostoku. Ty koleje před námi. Často se zdálo, že končí na nekonečném obzoru. A přestože bych si to tehdy nepřipustil, náš velitel byl čím dál sebejistější. Začínalo to vypadat aspoň trochu slibně.
So that brings us to the end of chapter 3. We're halfway through the southern route that we chose. And I think we have one more major stop before we rejoin the main line.
Rozkazy, majore. Prozatímní vláda chce, abychom spolupracovali s bílými. Nabízejí nám bezpečnou cestu na východ. Ale samozřejmě ne bez podmínek. Bílí požadují, abychom jim pomohli vyhnat Rudé ze strategických pozic. Silou, pokud to bude nutné. A kdykoliv to bude možné, máme prozkoumat jejich linie a získat informace. Zdálo se, že tím celá ta neutralita vzala za své. Další rozkazy se k nám dostanou v Omsku. Jelikož se naše situace dál zhoršuje, důrazně doporučuji vyrazit vpřed. Ta loď ve Vladivostoku. Nevím, jak dlouho bude čekat. A ještě pořád musíme získat nutné zásoby, abychom přežili na Sibiři. To je konec konců naše hlavní starost. Přežít.
Winter is coming. While the political situation now seems decided officially as well, the coming winter rises up as a new threat on the horizon. The nights are getting colder and it will only get worse. Both sides of the conflict are mercilessly plundering the land to support their armies. Temperatures outside are falling and the soldiers who are outside the train at night risk falling ill. Investing in some improvements before the situation becomes a problem would be wise. Food has become scarce. Resources for food are critically low. Rationing might be necessary. I think we have about 5 days worth of food with 300. So we should be able to make it through. Since you've managed to clear the city, you decide to stop by the train depot to see if there's anything you can salvage. To your surprise, the depot is richly stocked and several functional locomotives were left behind, along with the necessary means to swap them. So we've got access to a free locomotive, the Hound, or a Bull. So after some careful deliberation, the Hound is very fast, but light, hasn't got much pulling power. The Bull has more pulling power, but is slower than our current locomotive. I'm going to take the Bull, because I feel like we're going to need more cars. The Hound would get us through very quickly, but we had to leave someone behind last time. So reorder the train carriages. Alright, infantry. We want the supplies behind the locomotive. We don't want the infantry to take any major damage if the locomotive hits something. And we'll put the workshop at the end. All the victims from our last mission, Bedrick actually went down. He's got a serious injury. Let's give him a stat debuff. We've also started research on cold weather clothing, but that took up 400 materials to do. And so now we can't increase the insulation on any more cars, except the final infantry car, which I think is probably the most important, where everyone sleeps. So we're heading to Omsk as our next destination. I'm going to do Dead Rats Collector as well, so anything that gives us the prospect of more food. We'll try and fish these 2 lakes. Said that food is now more scarce, so I'm assuming that the chances of a lake not having anything is much higher now. We did experience that in the last leg of our journey. A few of the lakes had no fish whatsoever, despite having squads optimized for searching for it. A beautiful new locomotive. We're going to trade for gunpowder because I haven't found any, so I'm assuming that's going to be our money sink. As we suspected, the lakes are dry. Check this abandoned town. We've got another lake up ahead. You feel the train slowing to a stop, yet you gave no such order. Your soldiers also seem surprised. Moving quickly, you move to the head of the locomotive to meet your advisor. What happened? He replied that he ordered the train to stop, and I told him never to do that again. Your advisor shakes his head in fury, his fingers curling in an angry fist. You wonder if he would lose control completely. He watches you steady-eyed and hands you something. It's a telegram. The Shumika Railroad Bridge has been captured by the Red Army. Proceed with caution. If I hadn't have stopped us, well, we'd be in a fine mess right now. I trust you understand now why I act as I did. There's a good chance that the bridge has been rigged with explosives. I advise we secure the area. I agree, let's send a squad to the bridge, check it out.
K zvědu by se v této oblasti dali nazbírat I nějaké suroviny.
Alright, here's our squad. 3 riflemen, a medic, 2 grenadiers, and a machine gunner.
Připraven, pane. Ano, pane.
The recommended amount of troops was 5, and I'm starting to bring just 1 or 2 more. They will earn less experience, but I just feel like I want that extra support there. Right, split them into 2 groups again because that worked really well last time. Got an observation tower up here, so we'll go up and check that out. We have to defuse 2 explosives under the bridge. And we really want to take the opportunity here to loot as much as we can with an emphasis on food and clothing. But really, we just got to scour the landscape. Take heavy cover here behind the logs. No sign of enemy just yet. Here we go. The watchtower has illuminated everybody. There's quite a few. So we are going to stay stealthy. I feel like that would be the wise decision. There's a very large map. Try not to be seen by this guy. Oh, move away. Can't quite get to the trees. There we go. We'll send out Martin.
Schovám se. Vidím nepřítele. Nebude to čekat.
Martin is a religious man, but he understands the need for violence.
Jdu do krytu. Hned tam budu.
Let's get this guy
Já
too.
se o to postarám.
And then we will clear up the supplies in the farm. Group 2 can move up.
Čekám na rozkazy.
Now the riflemen are our workhorse. They are a great class, and it's unusual for a game to have the base class be so good. But you just cannot pass up the bayonet, the fast movement speed, and the quiet step that they have. I've made a real effort to
Vidím nepřítele.
make a hybrid team of riflemen with a variety of different skills.
Nepřítel. Ano? Nebude to
Guy
čekat.
saw something, but Martin's about to fix that. Crack, right to the jaw.
Postarám se o to.
There's a small barrel near the well. Maybe that's for an objective later on. Let's move up to the church.
Ano, pane. Jasná věc.
Medical supplies and a priest wandering the grounds.
Rozumím.
Alright, let's take cover here while we move squad 2 up. At the moment, I think it's wise to keep them together. There hasn't really been an opportunity to split them up.
Jsem na cestě.
Alright. A small settlement on the water side.
Už jdu. Nepřítel.
An enemy soldier.
Co se děje? Udělám to rychle.
Joseph the Grenadier can go up and fix him up.
Poslouchám. Poslouchám.
That's what we need. We've found 100 cloth so far. That's great. It used up every bit of material we had to start research on cold weather clothing. And we also have good comfortable boots as well.
Ano, pane. Ano, jdu tam.
Alright, we have a river crossing here. This might be the time to split the group up.
Zaujímám
The riflemen will
pozici.
deal with the explosive objective. Just making sure there's no one across the river.
Myslíte? Jdu do krytu.
We've got a civilian over there. Oh, there's a truck. We stole one of these in the last mission. Very potent, so we know how powerful they can be against infantry.
Připraven?
Wiped out an entire platoon and the reinforcements.
Tudy nechoďte. Leda byste chtěli vlézt kulometu přímo do rány. Najděte stezku poblíž železničního mostu. Díky ní se jim dostanete dozad. Když povraždíte ty bolševický svině, vemte si něco z mých zásob. Jsou na dvorku u nich. Radši je nechám vám, než aby si je vzali oni.
Okay, so if we find the supplies, we can have them. He just wants revenge. I think this team's pretty capable of pushing that secondary objective.
Jdu tam.
Let's have a look out in the woods here.
Ano.
More coal for the train.
Hned tam budu.
Pane.
Oh, we've been spotted. That was very good timing on coming back to Squad 1. I left them out in the open.
Vidím nepřítele.
He's watching the approach to the town, and the civilian told us there's a machine gun nest up the road, so we do not want to take the direct approach.
To je lepší možnost. Ano.
There's no way through the side here.
Ano, pane.
We will have to go up the ridge.
Rozumím. Poslouchám.
Alright, let's move it out.
Postarám se o to.
Get up there quickly.
Už jdu.
I can see there's another observation post. We should head towards that location.
Poslouchám. Tu na pozici. Už jdu. Když myslíte.
Let's take up some cover here. Just while I have a look at what Squad 1 has to deal with. There's a very large squad up on the road. They have the means to call reinforcements. Let's take this guy down. He's one of the last guys up this end. We have to time it though, because I think that truck will come back.
Tohle bude bolet. Ano, pane.
Alright, grab some steel.
Když něco najdu, můžu si to nechat, pane? Nepřátelské vozidlo.
More fuel for the train.
Hledám kryt.
Vidím nepřítele.
Alright, let's see how well Pavel can do by himself.
Rozkazy?
Well, we've been spotted on this end, or we're about to be spotted. Need to get down onto the riverbank.
Vidím nepřítele. Pane?
He's standing out in the open, so that's not very wise. Look at this last patrolling guy here and grab the fuel, I think it is, on the road.
Jdu do útoku.
Don't shoot him! Oh man, I nearly made him shoot him. That would have alerted everybody. Because the riflemen have silent step, I've been making a habit of sprinting them everywhere and going to stealth at the last moment. And that works really well. The enemy guards don't hear them until they're very close.
Rozkazy, pane? Tu na pozici.
Get right up in this guy's face.
Rozumím. Je synem smrti.
Disable the bell.
Už jdu.
Pavel is on a roll.
Ano, pane.
Alright, get to cover before anyone spots you.
Jsem na cestě.
We can't get over there, we just have to walk around.
Ano, pane.
Alright, the armoured car's there, so we can't cross yet. We'll come back to squad 2 while we wait. And we'll head up towards the observation post.
Hned tam budu.
We better send some help to Pavel, actually.
Už jdu. Už jdu.
There are explosives on the road. We could blow the car up, but I think that would just be inviting a swift demise.
Rozumím.
Uh-oh, we've been spotted.
Jdu na pozici.
That might work well, actually. It's going to call him out and we can splat him. And then splat the other guy.
Dám kryt. Nebude to čekat. Ano, pane.
There we go. We're going to get 2 for 2.
Já se o to postarám. Zaujímám pozici.
Good job. Grab the handgun ammo. We'll get Martin to do that.
Rozumím.
Well, we've got posts over the watch,
Ano, pane.
over the crossroad. We can get close enough to take it, so we will.
Postarám se o to. Ano, pane.
See, look how close you can get. Oh, the truck's coming back. Grab the ammo quick.
To je lepší možnost.
Get into cover.
Ano.
That would be certain death if he was detected then. Okay, squad 2, let's go up to the observation post while we wait for that truck to do its patrol.
Jdu tam.
We'll have to go up the main path. We can't climb up the side. At least we will be able to see over this bridge to see how well defended it is.
Už jdu.
We do have to come out of hiding though to capture it. Alright, so they're gonna... Oh no, they opened fire. I was worried about that. Now the whole base is alerted. When you're out of silent mode, they automatically attack enemies in range.
Myslíte? Jsem na cestě.
We need to go and hide in our riverbank spot. We'll have to come back to that. Hopefully no one rings the bell.
Ano.
Ano.
Okay, Martin's still here hiding right next to the enemy.
Čekám na rozkazy.
Shit, that was close. Here comes the truck. It's very tempting to blow it up.
No, jdu do krytu.
But if it doesn't work, they would get absolutely munched. We only have one grenade and our grenadier is with the other squad.
Ano.
We'll try this again without alerting everybody.
Zaujímám pozici.
We want to stand so we can't see them, I think.
Povídejte.
That should work.
Nepřítel.
Let's move into the zone slightly more. We'll use the medic because she only has a handgun.
Pozor, těžká zbraň.
That's given us huge line of sight. Got a machine gun post on the main road. So we do not want to cross that bridge, as well as the car that's patrolling. I think we can push that objective
Povídejte.
with this squad here.
Čekám. Rozkazy.
And then if everything goes to plan, we can come up behind them, and that'll give us access across the bridge if we need it.
Jdu tam.
But then the truck is still an issue.
Postarám se o to.
And there is a large squad coming in from the south now.
Ano? Rozumím.
Pane, rozumím.
Right, let's get out of here before the truck. We'll cross the road, get on the other side into the grass.
Už jdu.
Got some supplies here, some more cloth, very vital at the moment. With winter coming, we now have 200. That's
Hned
great.
tam budu. Čekám na rozkaz.
More insulation for the cars.
Rozumím. Ano.
I'm not sure if this guy's patrolling. I don't think he is.
Rozkazy? Udělám to rychle.
Go the other way.
Udělám to rychle.
Nice, easy one.
Jdu do krytu.
Let's make our way down the hill.
Co se děje?
See if we can pry these guys out of here and find these supplies.
Připraven. Ano, pane.
Cross to the next field. I'm not sure where the truck is. It must be down the main road.
Už jdu.
Go, go, go. Get into the grass.
Nepřítel.
We can access one side of the bridge,
Hned
and then we
tam
might
budu.
have to cross the small bridge to get to the other side. I was about to go then. That's lucky. That other guy came around the corner.
Pane,
There's a guy here. Oh, there was two there. That's right. There's two guys watching the road. So we will kill them
Už jdu.
together.
Jdu do krytu.
ano.
Here we go.
Hezky. Připraven.
Opatrně.
Stack up those orders. There's another man on the road.
Na cestě.
So we need to get out of sight before the truck comes back.
Připraven, pane.
Let's just charge him with the bayonet.
Nepřítel.
Jdeme! Výstoj!
Got him.
Ano, pane!
It was a big gamble. Could have been 50 guys waiting. Alright, back to squad 2. Let's get this guy before his friend comes back.
Jsem na
Too late.
cestě.
We were too slow.
Když myslíte, udělám to rychle.
Really notice there's soldiers that don't have fast movement.
Ujímám pozici.
Ano.
I
Rozumím.
think it's going to be worth giving everyone
Podívám se.
the rifleman class.
Jsem na cestě. Vidím nepřítele.
Už jdu.
I think the scout gets the fast movements perk as well.
Ano. Vidím nepřítele. Udělám to rychle. Jdu tam.
Can we get this guy before he rings the bell?
Tiše. Ano.
Great job, Joseph. Smash that bell, but not too loud.
Rozumím.
Good.
Vidím nepřítele.
Now we know there's a machine gun nest
Ujímám
there,
pozici.
but can we cross this before it sees us?
Rozumím.
Poslouchá. Jsem na
Two
cestě.
guys, but they're both facing the same direction, so we'll get around.
Rozkazy, pane.
And that'll be the first half of the major objective complete.
Jdeme! Vaše jsem na cestě, pane.
Take up a
Připraven,
position
rozumím.
here in the grass.
Co se děje? Připraven? Jsem na
Let's see if he can
cestě.
sneak across. No, I don't want to risk that.
Hledám kryt.
It's not currently manned, but it only takes him 1 second to grab it. So we will come around the other side and we'll wait for those supplies till later.
Ano, ale rozumím.
Defuse the first bomb.
Další rudí. Zůstaňte ve střehu.
He's defusing that. It's going to take a little bit of time.
Dobře.
She's standing out in the open. What nasty trick will we use to get here? Let's move up closer.
Rozkazy? Už jdu.
Go around.
Už jdu. Nepřítel. Hledám kryt.
I'm not sure if the medic will be effective in melee with her pistol.
Pan už jdu.
They normally get the rifle butt or the bayonet.
Už jdu.
Let's get across to the other side. There is another one to defuse, but I think I will concentrate on the secondary objective first.
Rozumím. Vidím nepřítele.
Just the one soldier here. Just trying to fit up the det cord.
Jdu na pozici.
We better get rid of him.
Ano, pane. To by šlo.
We got him. Run away.
Jsem na cestě.
Alright, so we will concentrate on the other objective in the meantime.
Připraven?
Oh, right on time. Let's get him.
Já se o to postarám.
Whoa, shit. The other guy just came back and saw us. This is going to be bad. If he comes too close, he will spot us. Alright, we just have to be patient now. Okay, there's one more soldier on patrol over there near the bridge.
Povídejte.
We just have to wait for his friend to turn his back and then we're going to splat this guy. Here we go
Budete
now.
čekat.
Hopefully the medic can do it. Just going to crack him with the pistol.
Postarám se o to.
Alright, we got the valuables. Load the supplies onto the cart. What cart? Oh, there's a cart here now at our supply base. So we get to keep those. He just wanted us to get revenge for him. Alright, let's see about this objective now. We'll move up the road. Clear our line of escape.
Ano, pane. Jdu na pozici.
Připraven, pane.
Take up some cover here. Got at least 9 guys to deal with on that side of the map. Then we've got this machine gun position here. I do want to collect all the... There's probably supplies in there. There is, yes. I can see them flashing.
Připraven. Hledám kryt.
We'll move up some support for the medic. She's not going to do it by herself.
Vidím nepřítele.
Jdu do krytu. Rozkazy?
I think we need to go really wide and come at them from behind.
Čekám.
We can't rush him.
Dobře. Tutaj
We just have to be patient and see if we can get him before he goes out there again.
Vidím nepřítele. Hledám kryt.
We just murdered a guy in front of them. And the soldier's like, well, he should have been faithful.
Pane.
Finish off the man under the bridge. Okay. So we are set now to
Postarám se o to.
defuse that bomb. We just have to clear up this town now. Bring Josef around to see if we can get a better angle. We have 1 grenade.
Rozumím.
Sorry, 2 grenades.
Jako by se stalo. Zaujímám pozici.
Nepřítel.
Jdu do krytu.
We had the option to just run through this roadblock. Would that have been a game over? I mean, that bridge, if it exploded, it's not going to do a little bit of damage to the train. You'd fall into the ravine. Like something out of Back to the Future.
Rozumím.
Right, just have a quick drink there. Alright, let's get into this town. What else have we got up here? Just a connecting road. That's where that really large patrol is walking.
Rozkazy, pane?
Alright, let's move around behind them.
Připraven? Ne. Co se děje? Rozkazy?
Just have to give him a love tap.
Hlavně tiše. Hledám kryt.
There can't be too many more. I think there's about 3 or 4.
Nepřítel.
Ano.
2 confirmed. Move the rest of the team around. That doorway is a kill zone.
Vidím nepřítele.
Got 4 there.
Schovám přesně tak, pane.
Let's defuse that now.
Postarám se o to.
It should be fine. 4 guys to deal with. Let's just throw the grenade in here to blow up the barrel and everyone around it. Oh, I did not kill the machine gun. Get down, Josef. Oh, he just got caned by that machine gun. We have to try and save him.
Už tu.
We have to revive him.
Je to jen škrábnutí.
That was terrible. He got absolutely wasted.
Čekám na... Hned
Whoa, we're
tam
being
budu.
ambushed. I thought that was a secure side. Enemies have spawned right there. We need to run. We're going to run into that patrol. We'll just hide up here on the ridge.
Ano. Pane?
We had 2 major events happen at the same time.
Čekám. Budeš žít.
Ano.
Heal Josef up. He got severely wounded. And now he's lost the strength to throw the grenade. He's lost fitness.
Rozkazy? Jdu tam.
His usefulness as a grenadier's just gone right down.
Rozumím.
I'm pretty sure that's permanent too, that injury.
Připraven.
So you do not want to get them to that status.
Čekám.
Pane?
We haven't yet lost a soldier, which is pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that.
Když něco najdu, můžu si to nechat, pane?
I do not believe in save scummery.
Připraven.
I was expecting to be able to escape from this side, but we have to trek all the way back to the main entry zone where that cart is. So we have to put the supplies on the cart. So I'll quickly clean up this surrounding
Jsem na
areas,
cestě.
grab all the loot and deal with this machine gunner here.
Ano, pane. Poslouchám, je synem smrti. Rozumím. Ano? Ano, pane.
Čekám na rozkazy.
That was really unfortunate. I thought that barrel exploding would have taken that guy out.
Co se... Ano.
Okay, I reckon we're ready to head back to the exit zone. I'm not really sure what this barrel, what the purpose was, but we're going to take it back to the supply wagon and maybe we can take it with us. Maybe it's wine or beer or something like that.
Rozumím.
Load that up and let's get back to the train.
Doufám, že to za ty
Oh wait,
problémy
no, that
stálo.
didn't work either. He's just going to carry it back to the train.
Hned tam budu.
If you know what that barrel's for, let me know. The Reds have rigged the railway bridge, and we fixed it. We fixed it. Here's some medals. Josef, who took a critical wound, he'll get a medal. The equivalent of the Purple Heart. Pavel and Bobus. Excellent work, men. And women. We had one lady. And look at the haul. We needed supplies badly. We didn't get much food, but we got heaps of cloth, and winter is coming. Your train stopped at a small train station. It was unexpected to find one in these parts. It wasn't charted on any of your maps, and there was a wooden building near the station behind the thin but high trees. It had broken windows and the door was off its hinges. A group of soldiers led by Yosef decided to explore the station building. Yosef cautiously approached the building while Bobus focused on the woods around, expecting an ambush. I smell food. Goulash. Do you smell it? Yes, with paprika and onions. God damn it, it smells wonderful, like it was cooked in butter. Butter would be a rarity. They followed their sense of smell. They walked through the building, apparently abandoned, to its backyard. There was a tiny hut, hidden among the thick tree lines. The interior of the hut was lit by a lantern with a single candle. Fie. The Russian smell was never heard or caught sight of here, but it has come by itself. There stood an old woman, curled up like parchment, leaning on a twisted stick, her eagle nose covering her small but keen eyes. Are you here of your own free will, or by compulsion, my good younglings? That depends, ma'am. We are here on a long journey home. And who might you be there, then, sneaking around my humble hut, smelling my precious food? We are Czechoslovak Legion. We're on our way to Vladivostok. You are Slavs, then? Fie. We are all growing from the same roots, my good younglings. Begone now. I want to eat. Or do you wish to stay? We stay. Yosef flinched, suddenly feeling like someone had run a hand over his face and put a warm palm on his back, right between his shoulder blades, on bare skin. Before anyone could react, Yosef spoke. Goodbye, ma'am. I'm sorry to have disturbed you. Please enjoy your meal. Wait, my dear younglings. She dragged herself slowly to Bobus and whispered something. Then she went back inside her hut and closed the door. The smell of goulash vanished and was replaced with a damp, foul smell of still water and pig manure. We asked what she said, and she said that we should visit one of her sisters. Now, we gave food to a homeless man that warned us about Baba Yaga in the forest and not to accept a meal. But I really wanted to see what that was about. Wanted to see, would it actually affect us, or is it just spiritual nonsense? If you want to continue on our journey with us, the last train home, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, and tell me what you're enjoying about the series. Commander Tyrael, out.